What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match, of course. Thriller 4-3, and Barcelona lose in the semifinals yet again. And I really don't know what to say. I cannot believe we made a comeback and choked. That's what really is not sitting well with me. I think we were the better team over both legs yet again. I think going into extra time, the way we conceded as well. First, I do want to say full credit to this team. I mean, they made a comeback in the game, and I think individual mistakes and also some decisions didn't go their way. Not refereeing wise, but it's quite clear that in the Champions League, you need the referees giving you the 50-50 and you need luck. And we didn't have either of those in this game. Well, Inter did. You look at the goals they scored as well. They got a penalty, the third as well, the last second one. Everything was falling their way. And that's why I felt something special, because despite everything falling their way, we were the better team. We were 2-0 down. We brought it back to 3-2. So I'm very, very proud of the players. I think the main person at fault here is the mister. I am baffled that Flick, his in-game management was shocking. I give him credit for at least what he did was back the team at halftime, didn't make any changes, of course, went our way. But the lack of changes in this game were detrimental. Absolutely detrimental. How in the fuck did he not bring on Gavi and Christensen when Raphinha scored? When Raphinha scores, you do what Inter did. You waste time, you lock it down. What does he do? He does nothing. He keeps the same team. Could not believe my eyes. He made 3 subs in the second half. He used all 3 of his intervals, all on only one change. Brought on Lewandowski so late. Ferran Torres was absolutely shocking in this game. That was the most baffling part, and that for me is what killed it. As soon as it went into extra time, I felt like it's penalties, right? Because both teams are, tired. The weather was getting so bad. The weather was, when it rains, it favors, of course, a lot of defensive actions. Because going forward, you need a lot of, slippage and everything needs to go your way and fall your way. It's much better to defend in this kind of weather than attack. Of course, the goal that we conceded in extra time, very, very poor from Araujo. Got done by Thuram twice. Yet another moment for him. Look, I'm not saying the season is a failure or anything like that. I mean, we punched above our weight this season. Hopefully we go on and win the Spanish treble, which will be still a fantastic season nonetheless. Just kind of sucks that we lost the final before the final. Again, another away game, second leg, semi-final. It's going to be 10 years of pure hurt. I think in every single one of those 10 years, we always got eliminated in the second leg away from home, except for last season where we got eliminated at home to PSG. It's a harder one to take, man. And again, it's not that I'm disappointed with the performance. We balled it, yes, but we didn't ball it like we did in the past. But it's just like it was there. That's where the balling is. 3-2 up, 2 minutes to go. You made a second half comeback, and you couldn't defend for 2 minutes. And I blame that a lot on Flick. I mean, you had substitutions remaining. I could not believe my eyes when he only brought on Lewandowski. Why did he only make 1 sub? Why did Christian not feature in this game whatsoever? Why did Gavi not come in until the second half of extra time? If I'm a player right now, you get your head up, right? We have, of course, a Clasico this weekend. We're still fighting for the league now. Once we wrap up the league, we can, of course, celebrate the success of this season of winning, and hopefully, inshallah, a domestic treble, which, of course, we will happily take. But we had the easy route to the final as well. Everything was falling our way in terms of the destination, how things were going. We made a comeback after. We made how many remontadas over the past month, whether it be against Celta, against Madrid in the cup final, against Valladolid this past weekend in this game. Just yet again, I don't know what Allah's subhanahu wa ta'ala's beef is with Barca fans. Just wants to put us to the absolute ringer, and we gotta wait now even longer for us to win Europe's top prize. I've always been very concrete in the fact that I will witness Barcelona win a Champions League again in my lifetime. After this game, this is the first time I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. Because, yes, we have a fantastic team. The mentality is there. They'll go for round 2, of course, next season. But next season will everything fall our way? Again, we had a very easy route to the semifinal, beating Benfica and Dortmund. This is probably our biggest test. I think Inter are a very good team, and Inter are the worst team that Barcelona can face. I think we face Madrid, we face Arsenal, we face PSG over 2 legs. We would have had a much better chance than against Inter. Conceding 7 goals over the course of 2 legs is utter embarrassment. It gives this defense such a bad look, even though I think our defending was very good. You look at the 7 goals we conceded: 2 set pieces, an Inigo slip, a Kubarsi penalty, a Gerard Martin mistake, an Araujo mistake. And I think the first goal was probably the only good goal that they scored, the one that Lautaro scored. Let's hope that Lautaro tests positive for some drugs at full time so we can get this result on our way. But yeah, man, this one hurts a lot, but you gotta lock back in for the Clasico this weekend. It's kind of hard to say. In terms of players' performances in this game, of course, I think going into halftime, Pedri, Olmo, and Gerard Martin dropped generational stinkers. They were 0 out of 10s. Second half, they were remarkable. Martin got 2 assists, Olmo got a goal, Pedri was finally pulling the strings. I think, no player over the course of 120 minutes played badly. I know Frankie de Jong had some poor moments giving the ball away, but he had some very, very good moments as well. Araujo, of course, will get the headline in this game, costing Barcelona another goal in the crucial Champions League game and us getting knocked out. He's now done that in back-to-back years on 300,000 euros a week as well, which is... man, I feel like crying, but I don't want to cry because this season is still successful. Especially, it depends, of course, we go on to win the league. But just, again, the way we get knocked out. I'd rather just have lost 2-0 at halftime and just pack the bag. What the hell is the point of making a comeback, playing 120 minutes of football, and going on? I don't know why Allah just hates Barca fans. He just puts us through the absolute ringer in order for us to achieve some glory. Again, I think the players fully deserve to go on and be in the Champions League final. I think we were the better team of the 2 legs, and these players, the group of players, deserved it without a shadow of a doubt. But I think the management of the game today from Flick did cost us. Not taking away from Flick what he's done this season. I mean, get the higher risk, high reward, whatever. But I think if he managed the game much better, we could have gotten a better result. Again, how are there no subs after Raphinha gets the goal? We were pressing forward after we were, trying to defend. Look how Inter defended. Somewhere catches the ball, lie down for 2 minutes, take your time, drop kick it. Even Szczesny, he would catch the ball, look around, then roll it to his side. You gotta take longer times. This is the problem. We're such a nice club with good ethics and good morals, and we gotta play dirty sometimes. The performance, by the way, today from Lamine Yamal was out of this world. I know he didn't score a goal. Probably should have scored a goal. Missed a few good chances. But what a performance from him. He is still by far and away the best player in the world. And for, again, Ballon d'Or conversation, we have to hope that Inter Arsenal win the Champions League. Because if PSG win the Champions League, that's it. That's going to go to Dembele, and probably rightfully so, because PSG probably win the quadruple as well. So unless Arsenal or Inter win the Champions League, Ballon d'Or race for Barcelona is going to be well and truly over. But for any player, really. But yeah, man, it's just really, really gutting. Just the way it happened. We're talking about, this before the game. Would you have rather this or that? I remember seeing graphics before the game that, we were 2-0 down, we come back 3-2. We actually do it, and we couldn't hold on to the lead. I think the referee today was pretty good as well. I think he gave a lot of 50-50s in the way of Inter, though, which was really disappointing. I think there should have been. I think the only thing that he did wrongly was giving us a penalty for the Cherby handball. I cannot believe that wasn't a penalty. I think everything else he did fine. I think the Kubarsi one was definitely a penalty. The free kick was definitely a penalty. Was definitely a free kick and not a penalty. But Inter looked like they were panicking. They looked like they were not ready for the occasion. We looked ready, and yet again we get knocked out. It's so disappointing, man. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just a constant theme, and just. It's kind of the history of this club now. I mean, even the goal they scored to equalize with the Cherby. I don't know how that's not a foul on Gerard Martin. I'm seeing pictures of him getting clear studs to the foot. Like, all these things just not falling our way. I just think the God Allah today was just that this isn't our time, unfortunately. The football gods were not on our side. The whole entire season, you could say, the football gods have not been on our side. We asked for one game, one moment, and we didn't get it, unfortunately. So I don't really know much to say. Again, I give full credit to the team, to the players. I mean, making a comeback, being 2-0 at halftime, being 3-2 up, that is no mean feat. That is something that has to be acknowledged and congratulated. But the way the team handled that last 4 minutes going into full time, the way that Flick managed the game is what I think was the turning point. Of course, Araujo's performance in extra time was, of course, very, very costly. But yeah, it's just so gutting. Yeah, it's just the way that let's just lose 1-0 and move on. When you get all this hope and stuff, you think of much better outcomes. It's very, very gutting. I don't really know what else to say. I'll discuss the game probably more in depth tomorrow in the match analysis, but yeah, man, it's a tough one to take, just the way that it happened and what we did in the game as well. I think, again, over the 2 legs, we were much better. Conceding 7 goals on paper over 2 legs is embarrassing. People are saying this is, the best semifinal in the history of the Champions League, and we're on the losing end of it. In the green kit, semifinal away. I just think that Barcelona and European football now is just cursed, basically, and this will always be a stigma over our heads. Easy route, hard route, good team, bad team, no matter what happens and what falls our way, nothing really just favors us, unfortunately. But I'll leave it at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the match review. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys on the next one.